All right, here we go. This is 94.3 Radio 1, One World, your station. We're getting one with Indie, Radio 1 platform's homegrown artists, and we love to show up our incredible talent. Well, we got Tsumyoki, who
Yes.
represents Goan trap culture. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor.
Okay, firstly, I could see that you went yes when I pronounced your names.
Oh my God. Yeah. I always feel so good when someone pronounces my name right because the mistakes that were made, I swear, so many.
Which,
Tsumyoki,
yeah,
Smoky. The worst
Smoky.
one was 2JZ. I don't even know how they got that, but 2JZ was one of the worst ones.
But which leads me to ask you about the name. I mean, it's got such a Japanese influence to it. How did a Goan boy doing trap in Goa, decide to go with a Japanese name?
So I love Japanese culture. I love anime and I love so many things. I love Sakura and like Sumayoki, it's not necessarily a Japanese word. It's a word that I created with Japanese influence. Do you
Okay.
understand? So but the meaning that I gave it is vision, positivity, and a productive mindset. A positive mindset and productivity. Sorry, I mixed up the two. But yeah, that was the meaning of Sumayoki because those are some things I really live by.
Yeah.
And it's basically the way that the word is Sumayoki is just because I just love Japan and everything that it has, and I watch so much anime and stuff. You know what anime is, right?
Of course I do, by the way.
Yes.
And I love Japan as well. So we have that in
Yeah.
common. Have you traveled to Japan?
No, but I would love to go to Tokyo for sure.
Okay. So I've done the whole Tokyo, Kyoto, Nikko, all of that. So I absolutely get where you're coming from. And that was what really excited me to start off with. I'm saying, what business is a Goan boy doing trap, number one? And then,
Yeah.
going with this Japanese influence, I have to talk to him. And so here we are. Uh, and this is what I get from you. I was checking out your stuff and your videos and things like that. And I know that you really want to bust the whole Goan stereotype. So this whole,
Yes.
Susegad, bumming on the beach, all that kind of thing,
Yeah.
partying through the weekend, all of that stuff. That's really intrinsically Goa, though. That's what we know. The rest of the country knows about Goa. What would you like to say about Goa from your perspective?
Yeah, Goa is not all about that. That's just the side of Goa that like the tourists visit and like like the clubs and stuff. Yeah, it is a big part of Goa. I can't deny that. But that's not all we do. Like I've gone to Mumbai before and I've had people say like, "Oh, you're from Goa, your life must be a vacation." Well, it's not. Like so many Goans, we're out here grinding too, we're out here working hard, and like it really sucks that like this is the stereotype that we have that all of us are just laid back and don't do any work and stuff like that. So I really want to like change that stereotype. I don't like being grouped into that like lazy. I don't like being looked at as lazy because that's the exact opposite of me.
I have to agree with you because I saw the last couple of your videos, which is Sunlight and India Type Shiz. I could tell there was a lot of hard work that went into that. I
Yeah.
could tell, like you obviously were really working to get the two projects off the ground. But what influenced you to sort of fall into trap? What was your
um
influences?
Well, I'm not necessarily just into trap. If you like check out my whole discography, I make slow ballads, I make rap music, trap music, I make pop, I make punk music, and I really, really choose to like diversify all of these genres and blend them with trap. Blend them with trap elements and stuff like that. So I've not necessarily really like chosen a genre when it comes, and I don't think that any musician has really chosen a genre like, oh, I'm going to make music in this genre. I think it's just out there in the universe, and as a musician goes through their music career, they get the information and stuff, and it for me it happened to be this form of trap or that form of music, or like at this point I was feeling this way, so I made this kind of music. So it's never really like genre specific that I make music. I just make music with like according to how I feel, and according to how the music makes me feel.
That's great. So clearly, you're kind of developing your sound even as we speak. You're just borrowing
Yeah.
influences from all over. Uh, Coming to the video, India Type Shiz. All right. Firstly, love the video. I mean, who did the videography on it? How did you sort of bring it together? And you use a lot of English in it as well. So what were you trying to do with that song?
So like as I always tell people, I love to like try new stuff. So I've never done like English before, and I wanted to incorporate a few Hindi words there so that like my like because a lot of people expect just English from me. So when I gave them Hindi, they were like, yo, this guy's like doing some mad stuff. And the guy who directed it was my boy Dolma, also known as Arjun Gosave. He's like a really good director here in Goa and videographer, and he's done most of my rap music videos at least because I really love his style and my art resonates with his art. So that's why I definitely went with Arjun with these things. But it's really just me for India Type Shiz. It's just me using my wordplay in like a fun Indian type of style, because we all use wordplay in rap. Wordplay is a huge part of rap music, but it's just me having like fun with it and like this little Indian take on it. Like one of the lines is, "She looking like a snack. She come over like Swiggy," because Swiggy delivers food, and yeah, so I gotta like how it is.
I do. You kind of, Indianize it. You made it like your own, and you've sort of brought it home. But you're representing India in this whole trap rap realm that you're doing.
Yeah.
Can you drop a few more lines from India Type Shiz because I really liked it.
So the first line is, "I got Saif, got Kunal, got Ritish. I'm taking over the scene like I'm British."
We
It's
get that.
yeah, that's I hope that's not too like offensive, and I can say that on
Go for
the
it.
on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have like other English songs as well. Like there's an unreleased one called Pawwala. So it's like the way that they're trying to stop me from taking this bread, I feel like a pawwala. Did you get the bar? It's because taking this bread is making the money. So they're trying to stop me from making this money.
We
So
got that.
you get the comparison,
We
yeah.
got that. We got that. We got that. There are a lot of life lessons in your rap rhymes, that's for sure. Uh,
Yeah.
you know, um, can you freestyle for us a little bit? If I give you a few words, can you sort of
Well,
try and string it
no,
together?
let's try. I don't like usually like just like doing the rap freestyle. I have my ukulele here with me, so
Oh,
we can
go
like
for it.
sing
Oh, we
freestyle at the same
can.
time.
I might
Yeah,
try
yeah, yeah,
some.
yeah. Come. Fine. See, I've been taking shots like a gun. Now I'm with Erica on Radio One.
Woohoo.
You know that I've been grinding so hard. Now I'm in this interview, I made it so far. Ooh, yeah, give me a word, please.
Let's go to travel around the country, India, something.
Mm,
Sunlight.
yeah. I took sunlight over my country,
Yeah.
and I never aimed for the money. I'm just trying to be funny and something. What is it funny? Bunny. I'm just doing random stuff, man.
Very
So,
random.
this is so corny and cheesy, and all my
Yeah.
friends are going to so much fun.
Don't worry. So coming to sunlight, though, that is so different. You're doing the Goan thing, though. I mean, you're chilling on this inflatable, was it a swan or something, in the middle of a pool? You're just doing
Yeah,
all things Goa. And I absolutely love the vibe. I mean, it could like soundtrack my Sunday morning downtime.
yeah. That idea for the swan in the pool, actually, we were just supposed to film it like normally because that's what the videographer Mohit wanted. He just said, let's get a few shots here, just and stuff, make it a little aesthetic and stuff. But there was a pool, and then my videographer who was with me in Goa saw swan, and then he's like, let's do it. Let's get the swan in the pool. So we throw me in the pool. We throw the swan also as well and stuff like that. And I'm sitting in the pool. And then my videographer is like, he's filming it from outside. And he's like, you know what? This is not good enough. He takes off his shirt. He's like, I'm getting in the pool. Let's film this, you know? And I'm just there like, oh, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. It sounds dope. And it really fit the aesthetic of the acoustic sunlight music video, you know? So that was really dope. And I switched up the chords and I switched up the mood. And then I'm just happy that everyone really digested it and loved that music video, you know?
Loved it. We also loved the emerald green hair, and we loved your nail polish as well. We just loved the whole look. It was all coming together really nicely.
Thank you.
So can you give us a few lines on your ukulele? Can you give us a few lines in Sunlight?
Yeah, sure. I feel the sunshine every single time that you come by. Turn my life into a movie, got that run time. Loving you ain't easy, but I must try. Cause every time I feel your love, it feels like sunlight. Let me go shoot my shot, I just need one try. And I won't let the flame go, I won't let the love die. Loving you ain't easy, but I must try. Cause every time I feel your love, it feels like sunlight.
Woohoo! We are loving that. Tsumyoki, I have to say that you bring the sunlight to our lives today. Thank you so much for checking in to Drive with Erica. And you are definitely going to go places. Please stay with what you're doing. You're absolutely fantastic. It was such a joy to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Erica. It was such a joy talking to you.
94.3 Radio 1.
One World, your station.